Welcome back, class. We had stopped at this place in our last session where we were talking about role of relationships and physical facilities in human being. So we have seen that with animals the case is they only need physical facilities, it is necessary and complete for them, but for human beings physical facilities are necessary but not complete, and what they want is prosperity as well as enriched nature. And with relationships we want mutual fulfillment in our relationship, and our natural acceptance is that if relationships are not going smoothly, then with the presence of physical facilities also human being will not have the state of happiness. Okay, so uh, what we want that we have seen, and now we are going to talk about our state today. So in relationships we are unable to have fulfilling relationships all the time, that is in family, outside family, and as a society, that is in the world at large. Now this is again a proposal which I am keeping in front of you, and you are going to verify it with yourself that whether all the times we have this fulfilling mm, uh, fulfilling kind of feeling in our relationships. We are going to evaluate it. And in terms of physical facilities, we want to feel prosperous, but we end up working only for accumulation of wealth. So we want to enrich nature but are exploiting it, destroying it. So I want to travel always by aeroplane. This is my wish. I want to travel faster because I want to save my time, because I want to earn more money. And we also expect at the same time that reservoirs of petrol should never end up. It should there be available all the time for us. So this is what is our state today. We are using everything to its fullest, and we also want nature to preserve it. So this is what is our state. And with diagram I would be telling you it better. So for physical facilities we have this feeling of deprivation. अभाव की स्थिति है हम में. हम कई सारी चीज़ें हैं हमारे पास, बट फिर भी वो कंप्लीटनेस का जो सेटिस्फैक्शन, जो समाधान की स्थिति है, वो हम नहीं ले पा रहे हैं. And also because we are not feeling that completeness in ourselves, and we are ending up in destroying nature. हम चाहते हैं कि हमें भरपूर मिले, हर चीज़ मिले, और क्योंकि हम कभी भी उससे सेटिस्फाइड ही नहीं हैं, हम और लेना चाह रहे हैं, और उसका परिणाम ये है कि हम नेचर के साथ खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं. और रिलेशनशिप्स की अगर बात करें, हम चाहते थे कि हमारी रिलेशनशिप हर एक के साथ बहुत अच्छी हो. हम चाहते थे कि हम बहुत सारी फिज़िकल फैसिलिटीज़ अगर उपलब्ध कर देते हैं हमारे परिवारजनों को, तो हमारी रिलेशनशिप सब अच्छी हो जाएंगी. बट at multiple levels we have got this unhappiness. This is our state today. So what is the outcome? Outcome of misconception. So what is that misconception which we have is, the only misconception which we have right now is that with physical facilities everything around me is going to be all right. So because of this misconception, what is happening at the level of individual is there are rising problems of depression, anxiety, suicides, stress, insecurity, increasing health problems, lack of confidence and conviction. At this moment of time I don't think I should give you examples of people. Okay, we should not take names of any person, but if somebody who is at the star position and does something which is creating hurt in our life, then we say that they are successful, celebrities are successful, and still if they are taking such steps, it is not acceptable. At the level of family, what is happening is families are breaking up, there is mistrust and disharmony in relationships, there are increasing cases of divorce, Generation gaps are always talked about, dowry deaths, neglect of older people, old age homes are increasing. At the level of society, what is happening is there are growing incidences of terrorism, violence, communalism, racial and ethnic struggle, corruption, adulteration. There are wars between nations, proliferation of lethal weapons. So many things are there, and there is no better time than this to understand this scenario where as a society we have reached to, so there is a nation who is trying to finish up all others by creation of something which has destroyed the mankind, we have reached at this level, we have locked ourselves, we have stopped all the activities, uh, we are forced to live in this way of life, and this is all because some country wanted to have ruling power over all other countries. This is what is the uh, aim, this is what the ultimate place where uh, people have reached as society, where they are thinking that only thing important is money and power. Okay, so at the level of nature we have increasing temperature, global warming, there is weather imbalance, there is depletion of minerals and energy resources, there is deforestation, soil degradation issues are discussed. So, all these problems are a direct outcome of an incorrect understanding, that is, our wrong notion about happiness and prosperity and their continuity. And this is the issue of serious exploration. At the time of talking about these all issues, I am feeling uneasy. It is not naturally acceptable to me. So we have to explore of what is naturally acceptable to us. So we have to find out a solution, and again I am keeping a proposal in front of you, and that is that we need right understanding in every place so that we get the happiness. Now, so we will again verify this all. So in order to resolve the issues which are there in human relationships, we need to understand them first, and this would come from right understanding of relationships. uh, with WhatsApp only, I had read this story. There was a famous painter. So he appeared for an interview, and he was asked how he had lived his childhood. I hope you all must have read this story also. So he was telling that he and his mother lived in very unfavorable situation at his childhood. He did not have enough resources, so his mother used to work all the day, and while going she used to have the house cleaned for him. I will again use Marathi language here. त्याची आई त्याचं घर सारवलेलं ठेवून जायची, आणि त्याच्याकडे कोळसा असायचा चुलीत जाळलेला, आणि त्या कोळशाने तो अख्खं पूर्ण घर सारवलेली ती खोली पूर्ण चित्र काढून भरून ठेवायचा. आणि संध्याकाळी त्याची आई घरी आल्यानंतर त्याच्या चित्रांकडे बघायची आणि म्हणायची की अरे वा, इतकी छान चित्र काढलीस तू. अजिबात काहीही तक्रार न करता ती पुन्हा एकदा दुसऱ्या दिवशी सकाळी ते घर परत एकदा छान सारवलेलं ठेवून जायची. सो this story has clicked me at this moment. It is because we need to understand that only by giving all the physical facilities to our loved ones, we cannot assure that our relationship will be right. So what we need to have is right understanding in our relationship. So similarly, in order to be prosperous and to enrich nature, we need to have the right understanding of how much and what we want. First of all, we need to identify what, and then it should be how much. The right understanding will enable us to work out our requirements for physical facilities and hence correctly distinguish the difference between wealth and prosperity. With nature as well, we need to understand the harmony in nature and how we can complement this harmony. So, everywhere हमारा कोई भी कार्य अगर हम कर रहे हैं तो उसके परिणामों की जानकारी हमें प्राप्त करनी है, उसे समझना है, उसके बारे में सही जानकारी प्राप्त करनी है और उसके बाद ही हम वो काम करना शुरू करेंगे. यू नो, मुझे चाहिए कि मैं 4 लोगों के साथ मेरे घर में रह रही हूँ और मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरा घर 20 कमरों का हो. तो क्या यही सही अंडरस्टैंडिंग है? I am not claiming that we should not have prosperous life. At each step, what I want to tell you is that at each step we want to verify how much we need. Okay, and for that only right understanding can help us. So this clarity we need to get between human consciousness and animal consciousness. So animal consciousness is working only for physical facilities, because we have seen that what animals need is physical facility, it is necessary and complete for them. So if we start living with animal consciousness as a human, there is imbalance. Working for right understanding as the first priority, followed by relationship and physical facility, implies living with human consciousness. So human consciousness demands us that we should understand this, that only physical facilities are not going to bring happiness in our lives. So what we want is, we want relationships also, and we want right understanding also. And we also have to understand that right understanding has to be placed at the first place. So there is need of transformation from animal consciousness to human consciousness, and it can be accomplished only by working for right understanding as the first priority. So this transformation from animal consciousness to human consciousness is going to form the basis for human values and values based living. So you will find this diagram at uhv.org.in. One of the article is there. So we need to place right understanding in the self at the first place. Relationships comes at second place, which we have with other human beings, and physical facility, which earlier we used to keep at first place, has to come at the last place. And also while getting those facilities, we have to think of nature. So then only this shift from animal consciousness to human consciousness will take place, and we will achieve the harmony in all the places, and we can achieve the human aspiration, that is happiness and prosperity. So once the right understanding has kept at proper place, we can live with all the three, and that is what is human consciousness, and this is the place where we want to reach to with the help of this subject. To live with continuous happiness and prosperity, there is a program to understand and to live in harmony at all levels of our living. So which are those levels? So the first is self. Right understanding helps me to understand myself clearly and helps me to develop a feeling of satisfaction, prosperity and happiness, that is harmony in myself. At family level, right understanding helps me to understand others' feelings and expectations in a better way, and this ensures harmony in family. At societal level, as we understand our relationships with others in our family, we also start understanding others in society, and we can maintain the fulfilling relationships with all around us. And at nature level, we have to understand this first is, existence refers to all the things that exist in nature. So once we learn to maintain harmony with society, we also develop a feeling of concern towards the plants, trees, animals, etc. in nature. पता है ये बात ही किसी को फिर सामने नहीं आएगी कि मुझे कुछ चाहिए, मुझे कुछ सुविधाएं चाहिए, भौतिक सुविधाएं चाहिए, फिज़िकल फैसिलिटी चाहिए, इसलिए मुझे दूसरों का नुकसान करके आगे बढ़ना है. वो फीलिंग ही नहीं रहेगी ना, क्योंकि हम समझेंगे कि वी को एग्जिस्ट इन नेचर. हम कभी भी ऐसा सोचेंगे ही नहीं कि चलो हम एक किसी एनिमल का शिकार करते हैं और फिर उससे हम पैसे कमाएंगे और उससे फिर हम एक बड़ा सा घर खरीदेंगे. ये फीलिंग ही हमारे पास नहीं रहेगी. मैं आपको ये सब उदाहरण के तौर पर प्रस्तुत कर रही हूँ. आप इन सब चीज़ों को समझेंगे, अगर आपको सही लगता है तो उसे स्वीकार करेंगे. Now we are going to discuss about 3 categories of persons that will help us in understanding which is our state. ठीक है, तो पहला है साधन विहीन दुखी दरिद्र. साधन सुविधाएं, विहीन अभाव है, दुखी दरिद्र खुश नहीं है. ठीक है, so this refers to the condition of person who doesn't have the means to fulfill his materialistic desires and not materialistic desires. Materialistic desires, food, shelter, cloth, and non-materialistic desires are respect, trust, happiness, care. साधन विहीन दुखी दरिद्र. सुविधा नहीं थी इसलिए शिक्षा नहीं ले पाए, शिक्षा नहीं मिली इसलिए कुछ नौकरी नहीं कर पाए, नौकरी नहीं है इसलिए साधन जो चाहिए थे मुझे जीने के लिए वो मैं प्राप्त नहीं कर पाई, मटेरियलिस्टिक डिज़ायर्स फुलफ़िल नहीं हो पाए और समाज में मुझे सम्मान नहीं मिल रहा है लोगों से. तो ये स्थिति है साधन विहीन दुखी दरिद्र. ठीक है, दूसरी स्थिति है साधन संपन्न दुखी दरिद्र. सुविधाएं तो हैं पर फिर भी दुखी है. This is the state of person in which he has all the means to acquire materialistic requirements of life, but still something is lacking in his life. Example is money can buy bed but not sleep. I have every physical facility around me, but still from within I do not feel satisfied. This is one state where some people belong to. And you know, our aim is to reach at this place. Sadhan sampanna, sukhi samriddha. Availability of physical facility, सुविधाएं भरपूर मात्रा में उपलब्ध हैं. सुखी समृद्ध, continuous happiness and prosperity. हम अंदर से खुश भी हैं, हमें लगता है कि हमारे पास जो सुविधाएं हैं वो भरपूर मात्रा में हैं. This state is materially adequate as well as the person is happy and prosperous, you know. So we need right understanding to verify all ideas, to verify that there is mutual happiness with nature and within, and this is where we want to reach to. सुविधाएं भी हैं और सुख भी है. So how does education plays role here in building sanskar is, so you know, with the help of this subject I have tried to put forward the few proposals in front of you as a facilitator. मेरा रोल है कि इन सब बातों के बारे में मैं आपको जानकारी दूँ. You know, I should enable that transformation towards human consciousness within you. So education is developing the right understanding, that is holistic perspective, and sanskar is the commitment, preparation and practice of living with right understanding. अब मैं आपके सामने कोई प्रपोजल रखती हूँ, उसको आप वेरीफाई करते हैं, अगर नेचुरली एक्सेप्टेबल है फिर उसको आप वैलिडेट करते हैं, उसके साथ जीते हैं और वो आपका संस्कार बनता है. तो एक बहुत ही छोटा सा उदाहरण मैं आपको देना चाहती हूँ. मेरा संस्कार है कि मैं हर जगह पर उसकी टाइम से पहले ही पहुंचना चाहती हूँ। ये मेरा संस्कार है, मेरी आदत है, मेरी हैबिट है। तो मैंने स्कूल के दिनों में ये किसी मेरे टीचर से सीखा था कि अगर आप सही समय पर पहुंचते हैं तो आप उस सुविधा का पूरी तरह से लाभ उठा पाते हैं। आप किसी प्रोग्राम में जाते हैं, आप सही समय पर ना पहुंचो तो चांसेस है कि आप उस प्रोग्राम का कुछ बहुत ही अच्छा पार्ट मिस कर दो। ठीक है, तो एजुकेशन के थ्रू मुझे ये जानकारी मिली, मैंने उसे वेरीफाई किया, मैंने ये समझा कि बहुत सारी जगहों पर मैं सही समय पर ना पहुंची तो मेरा नुकसान हुआ। मैंने ये समझा, फिर मैंने उसे अप्लाई करके देखा। मैंने देखा कि जब भी मैं समय से पहले या समय पर पहुंची तो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छी जानकारी मिली, मुझे लाभ हुआ, और उसके बाद उस प्रैक्टिस के साथ जीना मैंने शुरू कर दिया। ठीक है, तो ये बन गया मेरा संस्कार, मेरी हैबिट बन गई। तो रोल ऑफ एजुकेशन इज़ टू help you in building sanskar. So this preparation includes learning appropriate skills and technology and to use it in your life, you know. So right now at this moment of time I would like to summarize what we have learned in last 2 sessions. So the basic human aspiration is to be in state of continuous happiness and prosperity. हम चाहते हैं कि हम हमेशा खुश रहें, हमें हमेशा भरपूर सुविधाएं उपलब्ध हो, और वो हमेशा हो। दिस कंटिन्यूस वर्ड इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट हियर। इट इज़ समथिंग वी वांट टू बी एंड कंटिन्यू टू बी विदाउट एनी ब्रेक। इस समय हम खुश हैं और हम ऐसा कभी भी नहीं चाहते कि अगले क्षण हम सुखी ना हो। हम सुख नहीं चाहते, हम बहुत हो गया, हम सुख से भरपूर हो गए, ऐसा नहीं होता। दैट स्टेट वी वांट ऑलवेज। सो फॉर फुलफिलिंग द human aspirations, 3 things are necessary: right understanding in the self, fulfillment in the relationship with human being, and physical facility with the rest of nature, in that order of priority where I am keeping this at first level. So fulfillment of relationships with human being leads to mutual happiness, and fulfillment of physical facility with rest of nature leads to mutual prosperity. सही समझ के साथ हम अपने रिश्तों में भी परिवर्तन ला सकते हैं और हम सुविधाओं का भी जनन कर सकते हैं हमारी सही सोच के साथ, हमारी सही समझ के साथ। आई होप you all are with me up till now. This is a journey which we all are going to live together, and you know there is lot of things which we are going to learn in this journey, and I hope it changes your views towards seeing your life and all the endeavors. All the best to continue with this subject, and these are again the references which I have referred for preparing the contents, and it has helped me to build this understanding. And thank you so much.